random chunk from the archives.
Now to one of the most eagerly awaited programmes in the Christmas television schedule. It's already received rave reviews. When Doctor Who returns on Christmas Day, be prepared for something quite special.
Yes, based on a loose sci-fi themed adaptation of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. We'll see stars Matt Smith and Karen Gillan battling with a number of unexpected villains. Matt and Karen came into the breakfast studio to talk to us about it. We hear from them shortly. First, here's a taste of what happens.
You got a plan yet?
Yes, I do.
Are you lying?
Yes, I am.
Don't treat me like an idiot.
Was he lying?
No.
Okay. The good news, I've tracked the machine that unlocks a cloud belt. I could use it to clear you a flight corridor and you could land easily.
Oh, hey, that's great news.
But I can't control the machine.
That's great.
But I met a man who can.
Well, there you go.
And he hates me.
You're being extra charming and clever.
Yeah, how did you know?
Lucky guess.
Matt and Karen are here now. Hello,
Hello,
to you both.
good morning.
Lovely to see you. So, spaceship, bit of Dickens and a shark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that about sum it up?
A spaceship with a Dickens and a shark and Michael Gambon,
Yeah,
right?
I like that summing up.
Yeah.
So
We have to be very careful. I mean, we have been privileged to see it.
Yeah.
We have to be very careful not to give too much away. So
Yeah.
we're going to leave it to you to tell us, because then we can blame you.
Because we don't want to ruin it for people on Christmas Day, right?
Something
Yeah.
It's a bit fishy, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit fishy, absolutely. A spaceship, a bit of Dickens, and a shark, and a time-travelling twist on...
And a honeymoon
and a honeymoon.
between two companions, which is quite funny.
And a mad, baffled alien.
Okay.
And only in sort of Doctor Who do you have the scope, I guess, to tell a story that way, I think.
Yeah.
Because it can sort of go anywhere and do anything, and you're not bound by logic and time and all those sorts of things. So
Exactly.
And Michael
anything could happen.
Gambon.
I know, isn't he cool?
He is cool. And explain the Michael Gambon character. So, when we say it's a bit Dickensian,
Yes.
it is loosely based on A Christmas Carol.
It is loosely
Yeah.
based on A Christmas Carol, isn't it? And he's sort of loosely based on Scrooge, I
Yeah.
imagine. He's an old miser called... can we say the name?
Well, I
Don't,
don't know.
just
You're
in
in
case.
it. I have the censors not had a word with you previously. Come on,
They
do
do,
it.
yeah, but
go
see,
on.
I mean, half it goes over your head,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Oh, God, I shouldn't have said that.
Say
yeah.
the name.
Oh, no,
No,
okay.
no,
don't say the
don't
name.
cave.
Okay, it's a bit like Voldemort, isn't it? There we go. When you're filming it, though, do you have... And, I mean, it's always these things with film, but it just seems there's so much drama going on and moves so quickly. Do you have in your head, really, can you keep it all together, the sequence of events?
That's kind of one of the challenges, actually, because nothing's in chronological order. And a lot of things are quite difficult to make sense of because it's all jumping around.
Yes. Especially when they're shaking the camera.
Stephen Moffat there.
No, but you know, you've got to work for it.
Yes.
You know, it's not easy, which is good, I think.
Especially when they're shaking the camera so much as well.
Exactly, yeah, and you're shaking yourself.
Yeah, which is what we
Like
have
Star
to do
Trek.
when we're in the TARDIS and they go, OK, now you're crashing. We go,
Yeah, and it feels so stupid.
you feel like a right
But it
Tom.
Is that
looks
what you
all
do?
right.
It
Yeah.
does, because I thought, well, they must be moving the entire thing.
No,
Like
that's
a sort of fairground ride.
us
No.
doing sort of really bad
Yeah,
wobbly
sometimes you can go
dancing.
too far, though, and then you have to be reined in, where you
Well,
look like
because
you're
if you
dancing.
You
lurch
often
much
do.
more,
Yeah.
if you lurch much more than Matt does, then
Yes.
It looks a
people
bit
think,
dumb.
oh,
Then it looks
Exactly.
like I'm, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? We've seen it. Have you seen the finished episode yet?
Well, not the finished
No,
episode, not with the
actually.
music and the grade and all that. We've seen a sort of
A rough cut.
So you're,
Oh, no, we've
you
seen
know
it.
more
It's-
than us.
it's
Yeah,
good.
Wow.
yeah.
Very
Well,
exciting.
we've not seen it with all the CG and the shark
Yeah,
and stuff
we've
like
seen
that.
one.
We'll show
Weird
you,
CG
we'll
on it.
show you another bit then.
Oh, wow,
Here you go.
thanks.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
Look, Petal, we already have a surplus population. No more people allowed on this planet. I don't make the rules. Oh, no, hang on. I do. Hi, you lot. Poor begging people. Off home and pray for a miracle.
Yes. Blimey. Sorry. Christmas Eve on a rooftop. Saw a chimney. My whole brain just went, what the hell?
Almost expected a bit of Dick Van Dyke from you there.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll be watching Mary Poppins at Christmas.
Oh,
That'll be on
yeah.
there.
Will you be watching that? Where will you
Yes.
be on Christmas Day? Will you be watching yourselves on
Yeah.
Christmas
My
Day?
mum and
Totally.
dad's, yeah, totally gonna watch that. Yeah. Look at
Because it's a
look at
It's really, it's a time to celebrate, isn't it, really? Because, you know, you've got the whole year since we said goodbye to David Tennant, and here you are. And you, presumably, you've enjoyed the experience, both of you, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, yeah. God, I mean, it's been transformative, isn't it?
Yeah.
For so many reasons, and it's the most, because, you know, every 2 weeks your world on sort of Doctor Who is changing really dramatically, and so you know, 1 week you're in a Christmas episode, then the next week you're
filming in Utah. Where we've been,
and you're in some vast futuristic world.
Is it possible over the past 12 months to sort of select a couple of things that your highlights, I suppose, the things that you've really loved doing?
Running through the desert in Utah.
Oh God, that wasn't what she said after she was running through the desert. You came back, didn't you? Can you remember?
Oh yeah. Oh God.
How hot was it?
It was.
It wasn't that hot actually. It was really funny out there. It went from kind of really hot to really cold.
Yeah,
these weird waves.
I mean, but it's this incredible place. It's where actually some of the biggest dinosaurs that roamed when dinosaurs roamed, and there they did roam. I'm told. Yeah.
So that was your highlight. Have you got one?
When we went to New York, that was the highlight, and probably, I think possibly New York. But just I guess the series being well received was both a relief and a highlight.
Well, because it's a huge test. I mean, people think, because especially David did it for so long.
And was so wonderful,
and stamped himself on it. And then you're coming in, new people going, oh, come on, kid, what have you got? Were you very apprehensive about it?
Well, I mean, I suppose with hindsight, which is the only way that you can really judge it, probably, but at the time I didn't really consider it. I remember calling my dad and going, oh dear, what the hell am I going to do with this, But we just sort of held hands and ploughed through it, didn't we?
Yeah, you can't look at it like that.
Not in the moment, you can't.
No. I mean, when you come out of it for moments, you start to realise the scale of it and what's at stake. But generally, when you're filming it, that's not what's on your mind.
No.
And that's good, I think.
Yeah, but all of a sudden you're sort of icons. You for pale redheads and being incredibly stylish, and you boosting apparently the sales of tweed.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Congratulations.
Tweed is cool.
Tweed is pretty cool.
I'm kind of into tweed, so yeah.
Well, there we go.
I know it's a very personal thing, Matt, but I've got to ask you.
Okay.
That hair, how do you manage it?
Oh, what as in how
I touch it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, it's a kind of, but
it's
not as finely balanced as it is actually in the
How do I live with it?
You
No, because it's all kind of styled in the programme, whereas me,
what do they
he has a
style?
hair
What-
woman constantly.
I'm not surprised.
He has a hair woman and you
How long
don't.
does it take?
Oh,
That's not
don't
fair.
listen to
How long does it take and what do they put on?
in the morning, it takes about 15 minutes. She's called Vivian. She's rather glorious.
Yeah, Vivian's
and they just put a bit of wax.
15 minutes on his hair?
It's all in the blow dry, I'm told.
Okay. There.
Oh,
we'll leave
Mr.
it.
Turnbull, he has hair envy this
I
morning.
certainly do.
Hair
You shouldn't
envy.
have it. I'm going to go like that now.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to see you both.
Merry Christmas. to you
Merry
both.
Christmas to you.
Thank you for having us on.